Hello everyone. I will try to record videos on how you can navigate inside a CRM, and I'll try to do it part by part. So now I don't want to really overwhelm you, but I just want to make sure that the first video you've watched is about all the types of CRMs and that you shouldn't be overwhelmed depending on the CRM brand because it doesn't really matter in the first place. What matters is you know what a specific CRM is for at one glance. So, right now, the CRM that you see may have the link app.guaranteedcrm.io, but this is still a GoHighLevel CRM. So a GoHighLevel CRM is almost similar with HubSpot, EngagePay, ActiveCampaign, and all the other all-in-one CRM out there. And just like what I said in the first video, all-in-one CRMs are specifically made to do all kinds of stuff. That's why it's called all-in-one CRM. It's so powerful that it can be used to many different things, such as saving contacts like as your database, setting automation, creating funnels or websites, creating memberships or logins, creating courses, syncing the reputation, and so much more. So basically, you can even use this as your phone system. So it is really all in one. Okay, so that's how all-in-one CRM actually works. All right, so without further ado, let's go to the first part of the video, wherein I want you to not get overwhelmed. Okay, so this GoHighLevel account, we actually have instructions right here, and the first thing that you need to do is start here. So I know it's gonna be overwhelming for the other parts, but the first thing you have to do is start here so you wouldn't get overwhelmed. So once you click on start here, there will be a video. So what email? This is the email I have, so you can see that in here, which is for the account. So this is the email for onboarding, although I've already loaded this. But if I want to come back and watch this video, I have a video that I can come back on or two. Okay, and just watch it and then click on next once you're done. So this is where you really start, and then let's move past this. So it says here at this part, please click the button below. Okay, and the first step is setting up the business profile. The business profile is the this one. This is the business profile. You can see the business name, the address, and all sorts of information about the actual account. Okay, so this is the business profile for this account. So in setting this up, you have a button right here. Usually it's in the settings also if you don't want to click on the start and then follow here, but it's gonna be same. So if I click settings and I open up this page, and I apologize if it's really slow, but yeah. Okay, so as you can see, after I click on settings, it went to business profile. That's the first tab on the settings section, and this part is where I can put in the business name or the front name that you want to use for the actual business. So since we're using the marketing virtual Genius Virtual Solutions, let me change that. Okay, and then we have the address. You put in the time zone. It's important. You put in the email, the business email, because this will show if we sync, uh, if we're gonna send or if we're gonna start sending emails to people using the CRM. This is the email to, okay, or sorry, this is the email from. So if they get email coming from us using the CRM, this is the email that will pop up. Okay, business phone, which is my phone number. Domain. Typically the domain is Geek Genius. Um, make sure to have CNAME record. I wouldn't put in anything here because this Geek Genius Virtual Solutions is a sub, or we created a subdomain for this because the main domain is the geek-genius.io, right? If I put in here the Geek Genius, it's gonna link the main one, the freelance marketplace, which this is not the business about that freelance marketplace. So yeah, I'm gonna change this depending on the funnel, but for the actual landing page of this business, I'm gonna use this one. Anyway, it's quite confusing because we're using Geek Genius, but it's gonna be dependent on our marketing. So if I'm gonna market contractors, I'm gonna use this. But if I'm gonna market business partner as agency owners, I'm gonna use the agency accelerator dot geekgenius.io. So it's gonna change. But the main point is we use geek-genius.io. Okay, and then you update the business type here. Since we're not US based, we really don't need to select anything from here. Just leave it blank. Authorized representative. I can have myself here. I'm gonna put in myself. So my email is still gonna be this one for this account. So I'm gonna be CEO. Phone number, it says include the country code, which is the 63. Okay, 63927047861. Okay, so it went back to 0. Anyway, allow duplicate opportunity settings. No, it's gonna merge. For the Facebook integration, disable contact time zone. No, I'm not gonna disable the time zone because I want to see the time zone. I turned this on. Initially it was off, so we can detect if there's like a bot or something. Looking for number intelligent settings. I'm not sure what this is, just to be honest with you, so I'm not gonna do anything about that. I'm looking for number intelligent settings. You can now find these settings. So I think this is a new feature. We GoHighLevel doesn't have this before. Looking for SMS compliance settings. Okay, so this is somehow, um, I think, I'm not sure if I did mention to you that there's what we call data privacy, right? Data privacy compliance, and there's a GDPR compliance. That means we shouldn't be sending mass text messages or campaigns, or we shouldn't be sending mass emails to people unless they click on subscribe, because our email or account, GoHighLevel account, can get flagged down if we are going to send mass emails to people without their consent, right? So it's something like this. So I wouldn't dive through this one because I don't want to overwhelm you or complicate you. I just want to be in the business profile settings for now. So contact the duplication process. So enable, disable deprecated features. I'm not sure what this is, just to be honest. But okay, we did not change anything. So okay. Now in the my profile, it's gonna be my account. So this is where I can add the profile image. This is like, for example, people are going to click on book now on a specific calendar, and I want that calendar to point into my calendar, which is this one instead of this one, they will be booking into this calendar. So then if I want to log in using a password, and then if I want to set up my signature. Now the problem with this is I cannot connect my email because I need to still contact Hostinger or Hostinger. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but um, the problem is my email is not associated with Gmail because Hostinger has their own webmail and Outlook. So I'm not sure how to basically set that up. So this one I cannot connect anything, but if I already have that set up, I should be able to connect them. I still need to reach out Hostinger. But for now, the email the Google Calendar set up for my account would be this Google Calendar, video conferencing, the Google Meet, and it's synced here. So it's going to be taking in, and then I'm going to only accept booking on my calendar from 3 to 8. So this is like for my account, this is for the actual business. Okay, so for the billing, this is where I can integrate payments. So let's just say that I have my payments here. Again, this is the billing if I want to pay something. Okay, if I want to pay something. But the billing for me to receive money, okay, so the billing for me to receive money, it's under payments. So billing and payments are different. So where's the payments? Sometimes okay, payments is on here. So this is when we receive payments from clients. Okay, so it's totally different thing. Billing is when I'm going to pay for something or my subscription or whatsoever. But billing, oh sorry, but did I say billing is for if I'm going to pay something, and then payments if I'm going to receive something. Okay. And then my staff, this is where I can give you guys access and the CRM and set up if you're an admin, account admin, or if what's going to be your roles and permission, your accesses and stuff like that. And opportunities and pipeline allow different owners of contact. So I'm gonna turn this off because I don't want to have the clients be doing something on their account. So this is our like internal thing for me. So I haven't set up the entire GoHighLevel account. I basically wanted to show you how it's done, piece or part by part. In that way I can give you like a short glimpse of it, but we wouldn't be tackling anything that's very very technical because I'm not gonna use that, and I'm not really trained for a very in-depth technical stuff with GoHighLevel, but I will show you the most important parts. So stay tuned for the second video. Thank you.